PP boy, PP boy, PP boy, PP boy, PP boy, and then you can change it up, like auto tune it, like PP boy, PP boy, PP boy.
I feel like I'm in the Wizard of Oz.
PP boy.
Oh my god. He's never gonna quit with this PP boy.
It's just not.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Idiot's Guide to the Marvel Universe. I'm Jerome.
I'm Nick.
And I'm Hess.
And today we're discussing...
I missed my opportunity.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
You should have... And I'm
happens.
PP boy, PP boy. He's been doing that for 15 minutes.
As soon as I said it,
Do you want to
son of a
redo it?
bitch.
You want to redo your name?
Yes.
All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Idiot's Guide to the Marvel Universe. I'm Jerome. I'm PP boy.
And I'm PP boy, PP boy, PP boy, PP boy, PP boy, PP boy. Whoever's watching right now, they're like, what?
Yeah, so this is the first time that people are like, yeah, I'm going to get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Well, today we're talking about the last Paramount MCU movie, and then the rest is Disney. So as usual, we start out this talking about the story and the villain. So the story in this is basically just the origin of Captain America, and then it's kind of origin about Red Skull a little bit too, and Tesseract, and then Cap
that's the
waking
guy's
up in New
name?
York City.
That's the guy's name, Red Skull.
Yeah, that's his name.
Do you know why he has that name?
Yeah, can you guess?
No,
If you had to guess, would you guess why he has the name Red Skull?
No, but here's the deal. All right, so I'm watching, right?
That's why you're PP boy.
I had subtitles on when I was watching it, so I'm just like, all right, cool, whatever. I know that his name is Kreen or something, or Kareeni.
I don't even know his real name, honestly.
I'm sure it's not Kareeni.
Something.
It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah. But I was like, I'm just gonna call this guy fucking Red Skull. I swear to God. I didn't know if they'd be that goddamn obvious.
And he's like,
no.
Turns out,
This motherfucker had a red skull! I'm call this guy Captain America.
Steve.
Isn't Steve kind of a lame name, to be honest?
It is. It's a fucking dumb name for a fucking.
Like
Not as lame as the Hulk's
Superhero.
name, which I always forget is either Bruce or Dave or Bob or Sammy. I was going to interrupt you and say, aren't we supposed to guess
Red
if Hess
Skull.
like this movie?
Oh, I just did that for
Yeah.
Thor, but we could do that.
Oh.
So,
Wake up, Daddy.
I thought this was gonna be an every week occurrence.
sure.
Please, no gang signs.
I'm
Like
going
that.
to guess that he did enjoy this movie, but I think he's gonna not like. I don't think he's gonna like the cheesiness of the World War II montages they did and all that shit. I'm gonna guess he liked it, but not as much as
Iron Man?
and maybe Hulk, because he loved those.
All right, if I was going to guess, I'd say it'd probably be his number 1 or 2.
Oh, okay.
But I have no idea.
And what is the verdict?
I liked it. I'm not a big World War II kind of guy.
I don't know why I felt that about you. I felt that you wouldn't like that kind of shit.
He's like, well, fuck his
He's like, everyone there was a Red Skull for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was good. It was better than Thor. Better than Iron Man 2, and I would say it was probably a slight hair better than the Hulk.
Oh, wow. So it is your top then.
Top 2.
Yeah.
You like
yeah.
Iron Man?
Iron Man's better?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. Wow. That actually pleasantly surprised me.
But it's not. I mean, I expect it to fall very quickly.
Oh, I think this one. I mean, out of the
Top
3
two,
Captain Americas,
yeah.
this is the worst, this
yeah.
is still a great movie. But this was nothing compared to the other 2.
Yeah.
But I just have so many questions, and
Well,
we'll obviously get there.
Should I add a segment on here actually? What are Hess's questions?
Sure.
Well, we'll add that in next week, but I'll write it in here. But all right, so what are Hess's questions?
So
What
this
Hess think?
Oh my.
Right, yeah. What would PP Boy think?
Do you really want us to call you PP Boy? Because I'm prepared to call you PP Boy.
We'll make you a
for the
hat.
rest of
We'll
your
make you a
life.
hat that says PP Boy. Like we got Dick Dog and Smokey.
Well, the funny thing is I was saying it because you said you were gonna go take a pee. So that's why I was just saying it for you.
And then he's
PP
calling
Boy.
me PP Boy, but now he really
Yeah.
he loves me.
But yeah. And
He's
then-
over there singing.
And then he introduced himself as PP Boy.
Technically, he's
So,
singing Jerome, Jerome, Jerome.
Maybe you should put a camera in there so when you go pee, you can just
Like piss right on Hess.
Yeah.
Like he can watch it. Like
Wow.
it looks like I'm pissing on him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just do like the audio, so you hear the stream hitting the water.
He's like, and I would call you Pee Pee Boy.
Pee-pee boy,
I don't know why.
pee-pee
I was
boy.
just gonna call him Pee Pee Boy because I saw his pee pee.
So, all right. So my number one question is: this motherfucker was frozen asleep for about 70 years,
Yeah.
according to Nicholas Fury.
How's that? What's your question?
He's
Okay.
getting to it. He's leading up.
Oh, okay.
How is Agent Carter? Is that a different person? Is that a robot? Like
She wasn't
why
ali-
is
she wasn't alive there. That wasn't her. That was a different actress that
Okay.
woke him up.
Okay, I'm just like, bitch, look the same. I'm like, what is going on here? I'm like, this is weird.
Spoilers, not spoilers. You will see her, and she is older.
Okay, she better be fucking 70 years older.
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting thing too. Did not expect Tommy Lee J to be in this.
He's
At
very
all.
good in this.
I love
I
him.
forgot how good he is
Yeah.
in this.
Every fucking line he
I was
cracked was
surprised.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's TLJ right there. What the hell?
How about all the Game of Thrones characters in this movie?
There was a bit which I was kind of surprised about.
Walter Frey.
Yeah, it opened up with him, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" I
Yeah.
did not remember he was in this movie at all.
And then Margie Tyrell.
Yeah,
The
she was trying to get her. She was trying to go up to Captain America and be like,
You put your ball sack
I
into
know.
my mouth.
Hey, that's my other thing.
Boba.
That so at that moment when he's like waiting to go into the meeting with Stark's dad, whatever,
Howard.
Tony Stark Senior, Howard Senior, whatever, Stark.
Jesus.
Like when,
"Whatever." Howard Stark Senior, Howard Tony, Howard
when,
Senior.
when
I'm
that-
gonna call him
when that-
Howard. I don't know why.
It'd be funny. He's like, "You know what? I saw him, and I was gonna call him Howard, and
Yeah.
it turned out everybody called him Howard."
Yeah. So weird.
You look like a Howard, Jesus. I did think that was cool how we got to see like Tony Stark's dad. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that is pretty neat.
How they integrated that in. But like at that scene where she's like, you know, all the wives should thank you. I was like, they could have fucking went porno right here, fucking all day long.
All Hester's. He wanted Peggy to turn the
All
corner and
day
say,
long.
Jesus.
Like,
Do you think-
could have went like, you know, Agent Carter walks back out and they're making out. She joins and then they could have went full.
"Oh."
on
Then Howard comes
Captain
in,
America
I just
and
wanna
Howard
say-
comes in, and he's like, "Let me give you some fondue."
I'm just happy I didn't watch this with Hess.
I'm kind of upset now
God.
that I didn't.
Jesus.
We still got to do one of these together in
Pee-pee Boy
the
might have came
Disney
out.
Plus party thing.
Yeah.
I want to do Avengers, but now we're doing Avengers tomorrow. People will see that weeks from now. But I got a question for you guys.
Okay.
Do you think
I might have an answer.
Do you think if Captain America shoots his load, it is more powerful than a normal person's? One, do you think is more fertile because he's a super soldier? And two, do you think it could potentially hurt you if he shot his load at you?
I would think so.
I mean, he's not Superman.
He's pretty strong and pretty fast.
It's still calm.
I don't
Hey
know.
man, you could put an eyeball out with that shit, man.
Yeah.
You build up a big
So what
enough
you're
load.
saying is you'd be willing to take a load to the forehead from Captain America, and you don't think you'd get hurt?
Yes.
Okay.
You gonna try it out?
Wow.
I'll find Chris Evans and get him over here.
Mm.
He'll be on the next podcast.
You know what I forgot in the beginning was that they mentioned Odin.
Asgard, Asgard.
Yeah, I pictured them like going in that little room and like looking at the shit. They're like, "Hey, let's just put it in this tree."
Yeah. So do we like the villains? Red Skull and Dr. Zola? What do we rank them out of all these movies? I think look wise and style wise and shit like that, they're cool. But overall, they don't really do much.
Yeah,
I think
Like-
Red Skull looks really cool. And when I was younger, I used to watch all the cartoons of him and Captain America, and I always liked him. So it was cool when he showed. I love his fucking giant ass truck. That's cool, or his car.
car. Yeah,
Um,
I like the idea of him. He didn't.
But they don't do much.
To me, he didn't do much in this movie.
Mhm.
He just got beat up by Captain America, basically.
Do you remember my question I had for you when we watched this movie like years ago to lead up to Infinity War?
No.
And I oh my god! And I tapped her shoulder when we watched it because I got my answer.
Yes.
That part happened to this, and I was like, "Oh, cool!
Yeah.
I'm glad."
Yeah. And the other guy annoys the fuck out of me.
Zola,
Yeah.
yeah, he's kind of a creepy
He wouldn't even
weirdo.
eat
I
the
feel like-
steak.
I feel like that's just the theme in all of the movies that the bad guys just really don't do shit.
Yeah, tell that to Thanos.
Yeah, there's a few that do.
That's what I mean.
But for the most
Obviously, I
part,
know
you're
that-
right. For the most part, you're right.
Yeah, because I mean it's Marvel. They're gonna win. Like the good guys are gonna win.
Yeah, I could
We're
think
not,
of.
we're not watching like a Tarantino movie where
Yeah,
that guy might win.
But yeah, yeah, you're right. Most of the villains in this don't do much. There's a couple that do.
Yeah, I mean, there's.
But
I feel like if
for the
you
most
have
part,
all that power, I feel like there's no way you should lose.
yeah,
That's
he
just me.
he really should have been smoked. You know what I thought was really cool about this? What it hit all this stuff reminded me of, which is really cool. One, it reminded me of Little Indiana Jonesy, but
Yeah.
it reminded me of Wolfenstein the game, the new
Oh
ones.
yeah,
It was
especially with those.
and the end of those like giant dudes coming at you with the machine guns and all that. It was like the same, like
and the flamethrowers.
yeah, it was like the same shit.
Yeah,
But I thought that was really cool.
yeah, I like that too. I like it when the other guys get the guns and they shoot. They're like, holy shit.
Yeah, I like how too he did all those stuff and then he just got one down to a little pistol. Like he had the giant robot like Tony Stark thing in the beginning.
Yeah.
Then it said that. You guys want to know some trivia for Captain America, the first Avenger? The first one I got here is Chris Evans declined the role 3 times, and Robert Downey Jr. talked him into taking it.
Oh, wow.
And the reason he turned him down, I guess, too, is he was worried about how much like being in a movie this big would affect him. Like it'd be too famous for him, and he was kind of worried about that. But then Robert Downey Jr. was like, "Yeah, but you can get this, and you just walk into any room and get any role you want the rest of your life." And he's like, "Okay,
Well, I'm glad he took
works
it.
for me. Me too, yeah." Originally, which is why we have Wolverine on the table. Wolverine. Him and Magneto were gonna have cameos in this movie because it's World War II. You know, Wolverine is a soldier.
Yeah.
Magneto's in the camps. But because of rights, they couldn't have that, which wouldn't be a problem now.
Right.
So maybe we could see some flashbacks of Captain America running by. But that was that'd have been cool. That'd been a little
Yeah,
neat
that
thing.
would've been, I never realized, 'cause, I mean, I don't know anything about comics, but I never realized that they were in World War II until that one movie you made me watch. But,
Yeah, they gets brought up a lot in the like every time you see fucking Wolverine's origin in a movie, they go past that.
Yeah.
Louis Leterrier, I don't know if I'm saying that right. You remember him? Boy Who Made Hulk, young lad.
Oh, okay. Oh, he was the one that was supposed to make this originally?
He wanted to, and then he actually wanted to make Iron Man, and then John Favreau was
Oh,
going to make
okay.
this, and it was all mixed up and all that. But he saw some concept art about this, and he offered Marvel his services, and they said, "Nah, we're good.
Oh, that's fucked up.
They think we're gonna go the other way," and they turned him down. But he was interested. This would have been a complete different movie, I think, if he made it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would have been as good. I don't know. Same writers probably, but I don't know. But that's interesting that the guy that directed Hulk, because I was thinking about that. I was like, he hasn't directed. Like a lot of these first couple people haven't directed any other movies again. Like usually they have reoccurring people make the same characters,
Right.
but these ones have not. So here's some people that wanted to play or had the role of Captain America. Dane Cook auditioned, which would have been fucking weird. I don't know if he could do that well. I love Dane Cook, but he's not a Captain America.
He was trying to be a real actor.
Yeah.
What's that movie that Mr. Brooks?
Yeah.
He was, yeah.
Yeah, his brother and family kind of got fucked up for a bit with that.
Yeah.
Kevin and Nick Jonas auditioned. I don't know. That could have been good. I don't really know much about them.
Me either.
They auditioned for the role. But John Krasinski apparently had the role enough to be testing for outfits. And, he was apparently in a dressing room with Chris Hemsworth and all this shit. And as far as I've scoured the internet a little bit, I couldn't find out why he was not Captain America, but he had the role.
Well, we're supposed to recast it
Yeah.
as part of this.
Mm-hmm.
And when you kind of spoiled this part for me a little bit earlier, I was like, oh, fuck, I never even thought of him. But he would
have been good, but now
Yeah.
I want him to be Mr. Fantastic in Fantastic Four when they're making that.
That'd be fantastic.
It's fantastic. Get a little Jackson in there. But do you like John Krasinski, Hess?
I do.
I think he would have been a really good Captain America. Definitely would have been different. But
Yeah.
but I think it would have been
He's
good.
got that wholesome look
He's
to
got
him,
that
too.
yum.
I don't know about that.
Well, he's got pretty good charisma, and
Yeah.
I feel like he's pretty witty, coming up with shit off the top, maybe, probably.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
these movies would have been maybe more comedic. I know when John Favreau was making this, it was going to be like a almost buddy cop kind of movie, like a little duo comedy.
Oh, really?
Would I'm assume be Captain America and Bucky,
I assume Bucky.
but I don't
He's
know.
like his only friend, really. I
Yeah,
mean,
I don't-
he has that group.
But but it didn't necessarily have to be in this time period though either. So I don't know.
That's
They
true.
could have done him and Iron Man. So I don't know.
That'd be weird. Because
Uh.
they don't really get along.
Yeah. So you guys ready for the Stan Lee cameo?
Oh, yeah.
Cameo, come.
I thought he'd be taller.
Yeah.
So lame. Apparently, because there's someone else created Captain America, and then Stan Lee made him big,
Yeah.
brought the character back and all that. They asked that guy to do a cameo, and he's like, "I'm good."
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, I don't know how old. I'm sure that guy's old.
There's a few people that didn't have nice things to say about him.
About Stan Lee?
Yeah.
Really?
That I've heard.
Really?
Comic people. Yeah.
Oh.
Trivia that I've heard through that.
That other podcast?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Do
Do you
you
think he was a player back in the day? Like he's like, hey, I converted Spider-Man friend, and then
maybe
come get this pee-pee.
Well,
And then they're like, pee-pee boy, pee-pee.
I think he just wanted credit for even stuff that he didn't create.
Wow, what a scumbag. I don't know any of that, but I'm going to take your word for it. He's a scumbag.
Well, I didn't call him a scumbag.
You
but-
did. I heard it come out of your mouth.
Okay.
I'm going to edit it in there.
That's the title of the podcast.
Yeah.
Stanley's a scumbag.
We'll see how many views we can get with that. Fuck,
Yeah.
Stanley's a scumbag.
Yeah, that's clickbait in the gate.
You guys ready to recast Captain America, mate?
Captain America.
Wow.
Do you want to go first? And you can't just use the one I gave you out there 10 minutes ago. You have to have a new one.
I can't say John Krasinski.
No, I gave you that one. That was literally what I was setting for the podcast, so you should have had one at that point.
Oh, I did. And
I had one and I changed mine.
Here's the idea. It's recasting in when the movie came out because this would totally ruin
Yeah,
2 other movies.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds is Captain America.
I want a Canadian to be Captain America.
That'd be fun, but I feel like he could be better in a different role because he's more like
He's more of a Deadpool, but I could just see him like in the suit and almost. But like, you'd expect him to.
You know
like,
what? This is a little off, but it's also in because this is the 80s Guide to the Marvel. You know how they're doing the What If show.
Yeah.
I've seen some rumors that season 2 of that part 1 storyline will be because Deadpool will be in the Marvel universe at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Will be Deadpool kills the Marvel universe.
That would be fucking awesome.
Because I read that book is great. I was hoping that'd be Deadpool 3 because I think that'd just be so cool, and not like it really has to matter
Right.
if he actually kills him or not, or at the end it could just be a movie he's making, because he can change shit.
Right.
But that'd be fun. But even if they just as a cartoon, because they get the real people, they get the voice people for it, so
Yeah.
all the actors. But that'd be cool. So who are you recasting as Captain America?
I thought of. All right, now I'm drawing a fucking blank. The unreliable cornerback in the movie we talked about last week. I can't think of his fuck.
Ryan Gosling.
Yes, that guy.
Oh, right. That would be good. I would like that.
Actually, I could see that too.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw supposedly, but I didn't put it in here because I couldn't see much of it. But apparently Will Smith was considered for Captain America as well.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. I would like that, though. That'd be pretty cool. I like Ryan Gosling. Mine, I'm doing it obviously now, and he'd probably be the other one. I can't remember his name. It was like Isaiah something.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you can still make him Steve. It doesn't matter. John David Washington.
Oh, I like that.
I think that'd be cool.
That's bullshit.
I knew that would piss you off.
God
But I was
damn
watching,
it.
I was like, I want to do something different. We always just pick, just changing the white guy in the role every time. I guess I may take up a TD.
So you
Iron Man.
You took my favorite character and one of my favorite actors.
Yeah, and I mushed them together.
What a
I want-
fucking prick.
And then I put Chris Evans in Tenet.
I don't care about that. I mean, I like Tenet.
But I thought that'd be pretty neat. I think he'd be really cool, and I think you could still make him Steve. It doesn't matter if he'd be Steve Rogers or not, or
Yeah, who gives a
it
fuck?
might make sense to do the other storyline if you wanted to. But
No, I mean, just do this one. Who cares?
yeah, let me make Chris Evans Bucky, who likes to fucky. Do you guys have a best and worst scene of the movie?
Yeah, I got both.
Oh, really? I couldn't think of a worst.
I did.
I
did
I
when you
I
were
have
out there in the living room.
2 or 3 bests I got.
When you're out there in the living room, this is lame because it's not even in the movie. The end credit scene is just the preview.
Oh, the end credit scene is dumb. I agree with that. I didn't even watch them.
It's like a preview.
Yeah.
It's not even like
the first part is a scene from Avengers, and then it's just a trailer.
Here's the thing.
Dumb as fuck.
When you watched the movie, it was cool.
It was cool in theaters. See, most of this is where like you're watching in theaters,
Yeah.
and it's like they're like, "Oh, I'm watching the next one." Cool.
Yeah, yeah.
But at home, it's dumb as fuck.
And
Well, but I said it. I was like, it's just like a preview. It's just like I watch a little 30-second trailer.
You're like, for the movie, I'm gonna watch tomorrow.
yeah, but that's the thing is like, you got to remember, it's like, it wasn't coming out for like a year or two.
yeah. So,
then you're-
yeah.
Yeah. So you're
But-
like, oh my god, they got these guys together.
See, but you always gotta think about the replayability.
No, you don't.
That's how I rate movies. If I would watch it again,
Oh, like
that's a
if
good
they're
movie.
rewatchable.
Or replayable. Replayables 2000.
My best scene.
Mm-hmm.
There's like all those little ones I like where he like jumps on the grenade or pulls the flag down. Those kind
Yeah,
of things.
I like the flag one.
Those are probably mine.
I like those, but my favorite is when Peggy grabs that gun and shoots his shield.
I love that. Okay, we're going to my. I have my first one is I love when Steve becomes Captain America and he chases the Hydra agent.
Oh,
when he first gets his powers,
That's really
he's
cool
running
too.
through
Yeah.
the street barefoot.
And he picks up the little kid, and the kid goes, "Adora rules."
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do like that. He's like trying to save the kid. The kid's like, I can swim. Go get him.
Yeah, that was pretty
So
funny.
he goes down there and gets
That
the guy
was
out of his
funny.
ship and all that.
Yeah.
But I also like when he's looking through weapons because it's kind when he's looking through with Howard Stark because that's kind of like when Justin Hammer's in there with Rhodey. It reminded me a lot of that, and then Peggy shoots him in
Yeah.
that. But then I really like also the over the top World War II montage towards the end. It's like all the explosions, they're sliding in their cars,
Yeah.
putting bombs. It's super over the top, but I thought that was real fun.
Yeah. I like to. So
But this is the only one of these movies I think that have over the top scenes like that are just like this is not really happening. Like it is in the universe, but come on,
yeah.
like there's nothing else really like that.
I like. There's a couple scenes where he hits a guy with a shield, and you're like, "Ooh, he fucking creamed that guy," like that kind of stuff. And it's like one or two compared to like the next one when we watch it.
When like kicks the guy and he goes flying and shit.
Yeah, and then every time someone gets hit, you're like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
Like,
the next movie he is just killing people with how hard he's hitting people.
yeah, it's like
And-
the action in the
He's
next
not, but you know he is. There's no way those people are alive. Just no
Yeah.
way.
one. It's just the action in the next Captain America movie is one of the best.
Yeah, the next two movies is why I'll watch anything the Russo brothers do. Like I want to watch Cherry just because of all these movies they've made.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what's your best and worst scenes?
I really liked the scene where she shot the shield. I wish they would have made that scene a little bit longer, just shown some more stuff.
Oh
that
yeah,
Howard Stark was coming up with. I thought that would have been really cool to see, like some
maybe
more stuff.
see the starts of those little cities he's making for Tony.
They
Even
were-
even though he's a
so-
bit
just
young.
just more like weapons or like defense stuff or like fuck, I don't know. Even showed making his suit a little bit instead of just saying whatever you want, chief. And then
Yeah, it would have been
fucking
neat
these-
because they kind of
wearing
just
that
jumped straight into the
dumbass-
montage after that.
Yeah. But I mean, I like but yeah, and then like that scene where everything was going off, like you said, that was super fucking cool.
I like when
Yeah, I like when he's on that huge tank and it's like giant explosion. He's jumping like 100 feet in the air, and you're like,
Yeah.
you know that's gotta hurt your knees when you land.
no, you didn't like a superhero.
Oh,
When I like when he lands on the grenade and then
and he's like, and she runs, go back.
yeah, get away, and then the other guys are all hiding, and
You know what- you know
Tommy Lee Jones is mad. He's like, he's still skinny.
You know what I don't understand about that? All the other guys run away, and he jumps over the grenade. Shouldn't someone have been like, yo, what the who? We're getting attacked? Like no one looked around to see like who's throwing grenades here.
Wow.
They all just ran and hid, and then watched him jump on it. Jump on it.
It reminds me of Band of Brothers.
I can see that.
You remember how the first one they're it's like the second episode.
Ross would be one of the guys that runs away.
Oh, absolutely. One of the second episodes, like they're in a bunker thing or whatever it's called, and a fucking grenade comes, and like everyone gets out of the way except for one guy, but it like explodes, but it doesn't really hurt. It fucks him up, but doesn't hurt
Oh,
him.
I remember this.
And then it happens like 2 seconds later, and he's just like, Jesus fucking Christ,
Yeah.
twice? It would just suck.
One of my favorite things, I didn't mean for this to become a Band of Brothers podcast, but when that one guy, he's like
I'm willing to do
running
that.
through all, and then just watching him like run through all the shit, getting people.
Fucking love him.
So who's your guys' superhero of the movie? Which is our way of saying best actor, basically. I'm going with Tommy Lee Jones. It's always pretty easy, I think, to give it to to like Chris Evans or
It's
or
super
Robert Downey Jr. sometimes, even though they're great in it. So I like to pick another person usually.
It's super easy to get Chris Evans. I thought Stanley Tucci was really good too.
He is really good. He's really good.
But I think Tommy Lee Jones was good too. Agent Carter was good too.
Agent Carter is very good. If we could all now from this to wait to get to Avengers, watch the 2 seasons of Agent Carter, and then go back to Avengers. Now.
No, I'm not watching that.
You don't want to. You don't. Well, imagine how long it'd take if we did shit like that.
No.
Like now we gotta watch every season of Agents of Shield.
Yeah, I'm good.
That'd be awful.
I don't think I've ever seen an episode.
I saw the first couple. Samuel L. Jackson showed up. I was like, oh wow, this is actually okay. No, not. It's connected, sure.
Yeah.
And then he went on and went on, and then I watched season 5 because they went to space, and then they got back to Earth, and it got real boring. So I quit watching it again.
Yeah, I just didn't have any interest.
Yeah, it's not that good.
Doesn't sound like I'll have any interest.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone would recommend it. Except maybe
Everyone's say, oh, it's so good. Sure.
yeah, whatever.
Go watch WandaVision. Who's your superhero of the movie?
I would say Tommy Lee Jones and Chris Evans. I like them both in it.
Yeah, they're both very, very good.
Chris Evans is fucking great.
Yeah. Have you seen Knives Out, right?
No, still haven't.
Wow.
I need to.
You call yourself an Evans fan.
Didn't you think it was remarkable, Hess, how much he changed his body for this role?
Yeah, it started out
yeah.
so tiny and then became a giant ass man.
I don't think he gets enough credit.
Took him years to make this.
At first, when he was when he came out of that machine,
Mm-hmm.
it looked like he had tits. I was like, Jesus.
Because you're used to him so smart. Like, what's funny about that scene is when Peggy like touches his pec like that. That was just an instinct. That wasn't like scripted or anything. The actress was just like, "Oh my god," because that was her first time seeing Chris Evans.
Oh, that's
Wow.
funny. It's so weird. Like I've seen this movie 5-6 times now, probably at least. So I'm used to him being the skinny.
You're
little
used to
thing.
his sexy body.
Well, you know, for best quote, we should have said, "I can do this all day."
You mean?
I can do this all day.
Yeah. But the first time you see him, you're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Like,
Every time. What's weird? This is the first time watching it. I've noticed where like, and it might be because I'm watching it on Disney Plus on a 4K TV and shit. But sometimes his head is a little wonky, and I've never noticed that before.
Oh yeah, I try not to.
But
pay
most of the
attention to
time, it is astounding. Which, you know, I was wondering, because you know, everyone talks about like, oh, was the Luke CGI good or not in Mandalorian and stuff like that in all these movies. I don't understand how the same company can do what they do with Robert Downey Jr. in some of these movies later on when they have flashbacks, or even Samuel L. Jackson. It's all flashbacks in Captain Marvel because that takes place in like the 90s, right?
that. Yeah.
But like, how can they do those so well? Maybe it's because they actually have the actors and shit. But then the other ones, like you see Princess Leia in Rogue One, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Because like in Marvel, 90% of the time I can't tell. I don't notice the uncanny valley shit.
No, yeah,
But a lot of other things you notice big time.
Remember, I can't think of. I guess I can't say it. Guardian of the Galaxy 2.
Mm-hmm. Oh, with the opening.
Yeah, and with
Yeah,
him,
like that is a perfect example.
now it does help that those guys are young. They look the same as they did 20 years ago, basically. So like, but maybe it's easier to do it on guys.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Y'all ready to? Unless you have anything else you want to say, ready to rank our movies?
I'm ready to rank.
I mean, I guess Hess kind of did at the beginning.
Yeah, Hess got his rank all one.
So you
I
have.
already ranked them.
So yours is Iron Man, Captain America: The First Avenger, Iron Man 2, Incredible Hulk, and Thor.
Yeah.
All right. So then for me, it goes Captain America: The First Avenger, Iron Man, Thor, Iron Man 2, and Incredible Hulk. Is that the same for you?
Captain America, Iron Man, Thor,
Mm-hmm.
Iron Man 2
Yeah. So me and you are the exact same so
so
far.
far.
I think these next three will change our order.
Absolutely.
Because me and you have different. From here on out, me and you have very different. It's kind of simple. These ones are simple and we like them.
Yeah.
The next ones we have very different feelings on,
Yeah.
which will be interesting
Yeah.
or not so interesting.
Interessante.
I wouldn't mind seeing like a Disney Plus show just about like the fucking little group of guys fighting in World
Like
War
a
II.
World War II group like that. Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, it's weird. What's his name? I just think of him as Damien from Legends of Tomorrow. Like he's in Band of Brothers, I think. In this.
He is in Band of Brothers.
What's his name?
Don't know.
I can't think of the actor's name. Anyway, well, he'll be on the screen right now while I'm talking. But he's in this movie like barely, and he's such a big actor. At least like, he feels like it to me.
Yeah.
So it's surprising how little he's in. Like it'd be cool to watch a little World War II movie or like show with these guys.
He's the bad guy in that Rock. Isn't it Walking Tall? Isn't it that one?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's in one season of Arrow and like 3 seasons of Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool. Is that it? Is that all we got, folks?
I
I
believe
think that's it.
Asgard.
Well, so next movie we got is Avengers. It's all these movies teaming up together, minus the Hulk because he's replaced with Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah. What do you expect from the old Avenger movie?
Yeah.
I honestly have no idea. Don't know who they're fighting. Don't know what they're fighting. Don't know if they're fighting. Don't know if they're having a gangbang. Have no idea.
Gangbang would be cool.
I will tell you, not to spoil it for you, but there is no gangbang involved in the next movie.
And
I figured there
unfortunately.
wouldn't be.
And that's about from you. Jerome already told you.
Yeah, I was gonna
Like,
say you have seen in the last movie's end credit scene, you saw partially who they're fighting.
Well, yeah, I saw Loki in there, so
Yeah.
So you low key know who they're fighting.
yeah.
There's-
Is Scarlet in the next one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Every hero you've seen in these movies are in it. Iron Man's in it. Thor's in it. Captain America, Black Widow, Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. Where did we see Hawkeye?
Jeremy Renner when he was holding the bow and arrow.
Yeah, he was in Thor.
Remember?
Oh
when,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's when they was trying to get his hammer. Did I forget anybody? That's like 6 people, right?
Nick.
I guess Samuel Jackson, Nick Fury. Yeah, he's in it. Even the doctor from Thor's in it.
Yep.
All of them.
I think that's it. Pepper Potts is in it.
Pepper Potts.
Your favorite female actress, Pepper Potts, is in it.
Oh, Pee-Pee Girl's in it.
Potts. Oh, Pee-Pee Girl.
See,
and
Agent Coulson.
Your pal, Agent Coulson.
Yeah.
Agent Phil Coulson, to be exact.
I can't remember who that is, but okay.
You had a theory about him
You
like
got a
2
theory
podcasts
about him,
ago.
Yeah, and now you don't remember him. That's cool.
Well, there's a lot. Okay.
You know the agent from Shield that's been in almost every one of these movies except for Captain America.
Oh, the girl.
No, the guy.
The big guy.
Phil.
Where I said I think he's gonna be bad.
Yes.
He's gonna turn out to be bad.
Yeah.
Yep, that guy. I know.
The female, Agent Coulson.
He's like, I know. I couldn't remember him 2 seconds ago, but I know.
Agent Phil Coulson, that female.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
And he's kind of a
That
bitch.
could be short for Phyllis.
Want to shut up?
On that note.
All right, well, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed and got your whistle tickled for some Captain America. And we'll be back next time for Avengers Unite.
Wow.
You guys are all supposed to do that with me.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I just made it up. Wow.